Okay. Looks like...
This is the first...
Yeah, alright. Alright, so where we left off was today is St. John's Eve, and I'm going to be sneaking into a real voodoo celebration. And I'm sure nothing will go wrong whatsoever.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Could you...
Sure.
Okay, yeah, there is no search.
I'm out of here. Try not to sell out the store while I'm gone.
See ya.
Gabriel pulls out the tracking device, hoping that the shaky Madule made it to the ritual and that this thing will work.
All right. There's a blip. They must be here with the Seike Madule.
Damn Mosley.
Here we go.
When in Rome, here goes nothing.
Welcome, Brother Crocodile. Please join the other celebrants.
Yes, Dr. John. Brother Eagle.
But first, name the great serpent who crushes all in his coils.
Damballa.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Who is the destroyer of men?
Ogun Badagri.
You are correct, Brother Crocodile. Enjoy yourself well tonight.
Well, those are chickens. Oh boy. Blew something in my face. Uh-oh. So he's remembering shit he's seen in his dreams.
Gabriel!
Tentalo, come take a ride.
Uh-oh.
Malia?
I know you now. I can smell his blood in your veins.
No.
You cannot change your destiny, or ours.
No.
I will find you. I will destroy you.
No!
Where is your necklace now, witch hunter? Where are your pretty, pretty gems?
So that was a little confusing to the audience, I'm sure. It'll get clarified in a little bit. I went to a ceremony. The main woman that was performing the ceremony was Malia Getty, the girl who I've had a heart on for and who we've hooked up with. And she appeared to get possessed by someone. And the person who possessed her recognized me, or rather my bloodline. Anyway, shit got real, I passed out, but someone nabbed me in the middle of it.
Gabriel! Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my head.
It's about time. I've been trying to wake you for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the Voodoo Cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Malia? Last night she was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
I know. Those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
But last night, Malia changed. She became something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How did I get home?
I followed you last night. I had my doubts about the Gettys. Did you know that they arrived in New Orleans in 1800? Just in time for the voodoo influx. I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony last night, so I followed you. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at the circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
You're wrong. Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo. They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal. The woman who took the talisman.
Yes. Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. Tetelo will be after you now. You have to call your great-uncle in Germany.
Uncle Wolfgang?
Yes. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Grace. It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah. Possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel. I'll be in the shop.
Alright, so I think a lot of you guys tuned out later on last night when the story was starting to get good. Anyway, this entire game, I've been having some relative from Germany trying to get a hold of me, and I finally realized that it was legit, so I called him. And he's like, there's a secret in our family. I've been getting premonitions of danger coming your way. You need to come to Germany. And I'm like, well, I'm poor, so that's not happening. He's like, well, fine. I'm sending you a journal that pretty much summarizes the issues of what's going on in our family. So 2 days later, I get a journal. This one. It's like, I want to say it's like in the 1700s, maybe 1800s.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Exactly. And so it's about my ancestor who was investigating ritualistic murders. So kind of something similar to what was going on today. And he ends up falling in love with a slave woman this whole time named Tetelo. And near the end of his investigation, he finds out that one of the survivors who actually survived the murders was still around, but he made a trap making people believe that survivor was coming back to town. I'm gonna kill you all. Anyway, he set a lie up saying that he was coming back to get the murderers to, you know, get careless and try to do something. Well, it worked. He sprung the trap. It turns out that the cult behind it was led by the slave girl Tetelo. The ancestor had a hard-on for her, though, so he managed to let her escape. But when this happened, she stole an artifact from our family, a talisman of some sort. We, the player, don't know what this does yet. But anyway, it fucked our family. Apparently our family is a line of witch hunters. But anyway, the talisman's been gone for hundreds of years now. And it's fucked up our family line. And that person who possessed Malia last night was Tetelo. So basically, a weird play on Destiny has been going on. But anywho, now I gotta try to fucking remember this number. 4909 32433.
Guten Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight.
Ein Moment, bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
Ah, it is even worse than I thought.
You bet it is. We have to talk about what I'm supposed to do. What can you tell me about voodoo?
It sounds as though you have learned much during your investigation in New Orleans. Perhaps you will fill me in when we have a chance to sit down and talk.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Barry.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I know only what you have told me. They seem to be very similar to the killings in Gunther's journal.
I'm in danger.
Do you know anything about
I'm in
snakes?
danger.
I have not studied the subject. I have an intense dislike for them.
Oh my God!
It's broken.
You can't hide forever.
You big dummy!
Oh dear. Most of those I didn't have on cooldown, but apparently I need to. Let's see here. I don't even know what to ask him. You ain't gonna know what that is. Oh, this.
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion. Schattenjäger is really two words in English, Gabriel. Schatten means shadow, and Jäger means hunter.
Shadow Hunter?
Yes, shadow hunter.
Tell me more.
We Ritters have been Schattenjägers for many centuries. No one is sure when it began or how, but we have records of ancestors as early as the 13th century fulfilling this role. Some believe that the role was given us when... but such fantasies cannot be of use to you at the moment, Gabriel.
Tell me.
Most people are completely blind to the fact that evil does exist. It is out of vogue at the present, but I tell you, shadows of darkness, spirits, vampires, witches, demons, these things are real. It is to their advantage that the world has become so scientific, so cynical. But we know they exist, Gabriel, and we hunt them.
How do we hunt them? And why?
Why? Because it is our duty. We are the ones who know, Gabriel. As for how, that is something you will have to learn, but it is not easily explained over the phone.
Tell me about yourself.
I hope there will be time for that later, Gabriel, after this is all over. For now, we must deal with the matter at hand.
Tell me about Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary loa for the Gedde tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. Do you remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's loa during the killings in Charleston?
This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Tell me.
I believe she truly loved Gunther. After all, she was raised to be her father's daughter. Their religion was not a choice she made, but a duty she endured. How can she be blamed for that? The spirit she has become, that is a different matter. It is utterly evil. I am certain that the lower Tetela bears little resemblance to the woman Tetela was before the burning in Charleston.
Let's talk about the talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings, and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetelo took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schattenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how or why, but it is so. The Schattenjäger swore to use the power for good, never for evil. For defense, not offense. Since it fell into Tetlo's hands, I'm afraid to think what the power has been used for, or what it will be used for in the future. With the talisman, Tetlo has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
How can we regain the talisman?
We've been searching for the talisman for years, ever since we lost it. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. The talisman is probably buried with Tetlo's remains. That's what gives her lore so much power.
How would we find Tetlo's remains?
Ha! We have pondered that question a long time, the Ritters. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe at their current location. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetlo's African homeland, but Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent. Also, Tetlo's tribe was utterly destroyed in its African form in the late 17th century. There was nothing like a census in Africa then. As for the other idea, we had no clue as to where Tetlo's people went after fleeing Charleston, until now.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with the Professor Hartridge. Unfortunately for him, he thinks the tribe's name was Agri, and that they lived near the Fon tribe in what is now called the People's Republic of Benin.
That is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tetlo's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine Schattenjäger, but only if you are not dead.
Sure, I'll wait.
Bye then, Gabriel. And remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang.
Yeah, about this not having any fucking money. Oh yeah, so I don't know why text is off now, but...
Times Picayune, dated June 24th, 1993. There's nothing about the voodoo murders case in the papers today. Gabriel finds a humorous tidbit under the Life is Stranger Than Fiction column. Apparently, there were reports of ghosts in the Bayou Saint Jean last night. Various people called the newspaper with stories about hearing strange noises and seeing weird lights over the swamp. Some folks claim it's the ghosts of Marie Laveau. The paper relates it to similar delusions that crop up every Halloween. Gabriel's horoscope today reads, "Wise is the warrior who knows when to fight and when to get the hell out of Dodge."
God help me, I'm actually starting to listen to this guy. I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
Don't wanna. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna, walk around in a cemetery. That's all. Wait a minute. The Getty tomb is unlocked.
Gabriel hears the faint sound of breaking glass.
Well, technically, Tetelo's remains could be in here.
There's broken glass on the floor. Crypt drawers line the back wall. Gabriel can't make out the name on that drawer's plaque. Crypt. Gabriel. The block on the drawer has a name etched on it. Celeste Gede.
Mosley! Shit, I dropped my flashlight. Huh?
Sometime later.
Ouch, my head. What the hell was that?
Well, let's open that up again.
The plaque on the drawer has an etching of the Veve on it, but no name.
Oh. Looks like someone left their wallet in here.
Gabriel opens the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an American's repressed card.
So it's my buddy Detective Mosley who was in here. Interesting. Well, I want to say that is all we can do in here. Get the fuck out!
The button would...
Oh, for fuck's sake. Operate it then. So let's do, let's do a dickhead Gabriel thing.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Nothing you want to know about, and no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. You have to get out of New Orleans.
No kidding.
Well, listen. Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my duty. Schloss Ritter is his now." Now, call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news.
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
So... I was just given a castle in Germany, apparently. Sounds like Wolfgang went somewhere to die. Oh dear. Alright. Anyway, back to doing a dickhead thing that Gabriel Knight would do. Oh look, see the World Travel Agency? Hold on. 585-1130.
You've
For fuck's sake, move out of the way.
Hello. See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
What? Alright, now I gotta see this clip.
Do you need a doctor? What happened? Do you need a doctor?
nothing you want to know about, and no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. What happened?
Oh, what the hell is this shit? Oh yeah, anyway.
How much for a trip to Rittersburg, Germany?
Rittersburg, Germany? Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersburg. You can rent a car from there, or take the train. Let's see. The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400.
Oh.
What would you like to do?
Oh, well, I happen to have this new credit card.
Charge it to my Americans repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty.
God, Gabriel's
gives
such
the
an
travel
asshole.
agent Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his ticket at the New Orleans International Airport.
Well, time to go to Germany.
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great, but how on earth could you afford?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Oh my God. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I'll miss you too, Grace. Goodbye, Gracie.
Good luck. Let me know what's going on, will you?
Of course.
Bye.
Gabriel picks up his tickets at the airport and boards a plane for Munich.
Oh yeah, Indiana Jones travel map. Woo!
Wolfgang?
Hello. My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Herr Knight. Oh, kommen Sie bitte, Herren. I mean, come in, please, Herr Knight. I was not expecting
It's Tim
you.
Curry, by the way.
Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him. Isn't he here?
Using
No,
an
he's
atrocious
gone.
accent.
I'm sorry. You came all this way.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you
Yes,
to feel
it's Tim
welcome
Curry.
here. Please, this is your home. You are a Ritter, no? I am just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable. If there is anything you need, please ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top of the stairs.
Thank you, Miss...
Nope. It's Tim
you
Curry.
may call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
Also, when we finally see Detective Mosley again, it's Mark Hamill.
At the moment, Gabriel...
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
Where do you think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to go be Schattenjäger again. He is too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak. He has not left this castle for 5 years, and now this.
Do you know when he'll be back?
I only pray he will be back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
Yeah, it looks like my internet's tanking again. I have no idea what the problem is. I've called. They said that they don't see an issue. But yeah, it looks like it's taking a dump. So we'll just have to wait a minute for it to get over itself. Yeah, I don't know. But this has been happening for a week now.
What is Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man, the best I have ever known. But his life has been so full of disappointments.
What kind of disappointments?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on the family line. And the family's financial troubles have been hard on him. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do just to hold on to Schloss Ritter. He has not left his mark as he wished to.
Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought maybe if I saw what he was researching.
Ah, yeah. A good idea, Herr Knight, but I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You see, I have never been in it. Only a Schattenjäger can enter the library.
I see. Oh, nothing, never mind.
As you like.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
I can tell you what they say in the village, what I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say, tragic, to be pitied. They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil, but something happened. One of them was cursed, and so the Ritters lost the way. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see? Without the power or magic they once had.
Well, I'm looking at Streamlabs and my bit rate's all over the fucking place. And like I said, I don't know why. And it seems like it's an upload problem, not a download. So not many people in my area upload, so I can't talk or compare with anyone. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Only one time my download was affected along with my upload.
Tell me something about...
There are legends of how powerful the family once was, of some of their mighty deeds, of the richness of the castle, and in turn...
But the bit rate is showing that it's all over the fucking place.
At the end of the 17th century, that all changed. Since then, the Ritters and Rittersburg have been in decline.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries, no one knows how long. It was once the pride of Bavaria, but now it is in disrepair. Wolfgang received offers to open the castle for tourists. He has resisted though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs. To him, this ground is sacred.
Alright, so basically we need to walk around a little bit. Like into this room.
A magnificent stained glass window depicts the legendary battle between St. George and the dragon. 3 panels hang from each side of the chapel. Gabriel cannot determine what their purpose might be. Three.
So that looks like washing hands, cutting hair, a bowl. Looks like blood in a bowl. Kneeling, some kind of tablet.
At the moment.
This dagger.
It is the knife of a Schattenjäger. You may take it, Herr Knight. Everything in this castle is yours now.
Oh, poggers.
Gabriel takes the scissors.
This scroll looks interesting.
And this is the door to the library. It's locked.
It's locked.
If I took the snow,
Gabriel.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to remember how to trigger this. Maybe I just read
Gabriel
this.
doesn't want.
St. George.
What's this, a washbowl?
It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th century, please.
Oh, lordy.
If I took the snow,
The head of a lion stares at Gabriel from above the door.
What can you tell me about those wall panels in the chapel?
The hangings? They describe the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Tell me about the Schattenjäger initiation ceremony.
Each young man of the Ritter line must go through the ceremony when he dedicates himself to be a Schattenjäger.
But what does the ceremony do?
I do not know, Herr Knight. The only people present are the old Schattenjäger and the new. But I think it must be similar to a priest's ordination or a wedding, a ceremony of intent and oath.
You.
You,
Is
oaths.
there a problem, Herr Knight?
You said wedding. I'm okay now.
Good God. Okay. Now can I actually look at these?
According to Gerda, the panels outline the Schattenjäger's initiation ceremony. The first panel shows hands and water. The second panel shows hair and a knife. The third panel shows a chalice on a table with ocean waves in the background. The fourth panel shows a knife and a few drops of blood. The fifth panel shows someone kneeling. The sixth panel shows a scroll.
Okay.
Is that a shaker of salt?
Yeah, salt.
Mind if I take it?
No?
Thanks. If I took...
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Thinking of the first chapel panel, Gabriel washes his hands in the snow. Thinking of the second chapel panel, Gabriel cuts his hair.
I hate this. There, that's plenty.
Oh yeah, I need to... Do I take that chamber pot? I don't remember. Probably though. Yep, okay. Don't mind me, Gerda, I'm just, you know, walking back and forth.
Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel puts the chamber pot on the altar.
In ocean waves, we're assuming that's salt.
Thinking of the third panel, Gabriel pours the contents of the salt shaker into the chamber pot.
And then... blood.
Thinking of the fourth panel, Gabriel holds his arm over the chamber pot and nicks it with the dagger.
Oops, nearly hit an artery.
Yucky.
Thinking of the fifth panel, Gabriel kneels at the altar. Thinking of the sixth panel, Gabriel reads the scroll.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night, upon my blood I call thee now. Purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road. Thy sword I take up for mine own.
It worked. Something's happening.
Oh, excuse me. I was just vacuuming. I did not know you were in here.
Oh, that's all right. I've done about all I can do in here anyway. I give up.
You look tired, Herr Knight. Why don't you go to bed?
Sure, why not?
I will clean everything up. You need not worry.
I can't believe I cut my hair for nothing.
Or did you? That night, Gabriel dreams.
Your soul smells, Gabriel Knight. You seek
to be Schattenjäger?
I do.
You must first burn away the past. How much sin do you have to burn?
A lot.
You have used people all your life. Never committed to anything. Turn back now, and I will forget that you asked for this. No! There are only two things that redeem you. First, that you have bitter blood in your veins. Second, that 3 women have loved you purely. You asked to start on the path, so shall. But you will not be a Schattenjäger until you have earned it.
How?
I cannot show the path, but I can tell you that you will have to let go of the greater part of yourself, Gabriel Knight.
No problem.
Yes. Now you asked for purification. You shall have it. Oh, no!
Remind me to not have dreams. Day 8.
What a night. I'm sore all over.
Oh look, a key. It looks like the key for my dream. This guy is the person who is the dragon. I don't know, but this was Gabriel Knight's Tim Curry. That's all I got for you.
It fits.
All right, we now have access to the library. I now need to go on the same trail Wolfgang was on.
There are books on sociology. Gabriel peruses these shelves display books on geography. A title catches Gabriel's eye.
Okay, we want that one, the Republic of Benin. That's where the tribe came from.
Gabriel pulls out the book entitled People's Republic of Benin and scans through it. The People's Republic of Benin is an area of rich and diverse cultures and a proud heritage. Before slaving devastated many tribes, this area was populated by some of the oddest, fiercest, and most powerful tribes in tribal Africa. The Fans, the Dahomies, and the terrible Agris. The book, The Primal One, by John Roots, provides insight into these fascinating cultures.
Well, apparently I need to find the book, The Primal Ones. Anyway. 80% more facts. Okay. He did the movie It, like either right before this or right after this. Ain't that a fact?
These shelves contain books on religions of all kinds. Gabriel peruses the titles with interest, but not. These shelves contain journals, something to peruse. These shelves contains book Gabriel peruses. Just by talk about a bibliophile. There are books Gabriel recognizes.
Primal Ones.
Gabriel takes down the Primal Ones and opens it. In contrast with the peaceful nomadic tribes of northern Africa, certain tribes of the southwest were vicious and xenophobic. This part of Africa is called the Red Basin area because of the vast amount of bloodshed that's occurred there over the centuries. In this one area of Africa existed in a perpetual state of war and raiding, some of the most powerful and efficient fighters the world has ever seen.
Oh,
Why
hell
did
yeah.
this region inspire such violent behavior? To understand, one must look even further back. See Ancient Roots of Africa by Early Days.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
These shall Gabriel looks at it. These shells Gabriel. These are title cat.
No.
These are
No.
these are
No.
this necromancy research. There are books Gabriel records.
Primal ones.
These Gabriel.
Yeah, prepare for all this.
Something to per. These shells Gabriel.
Okay, history.
Gabriel removes Ancient Roots of Africa and browses through it. The ferocity of the tribes in the Red Basin region is traceable to their predecessors. In Egyptian time, 4000 to 2000 BC, this region was ruled by powerful sun worshippers. We know a little about this mysterious cult by the remnants of ruins far older and of a culture far more advanced than any that exists in Africa today. See Sun Worshippers by A. Curate.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What one was religion over here?
These shells are titled.
There we go.
Gabriel takes down Sun Worshippers and scans it. One of the earliest religious practices was that of sun worship. The most powerful cults of sun worshippers lived on the continent of Africa. The African sun god was violent and terrible, and so became his worshippers. They practiced a particularly bloody form of ritual sacrifice. The homeland of this ancient cult is still considered a sacred site of power. See Ancient Digs of Africa. These
Ancient Digs of Africa.
Gabriel takes. The most fascinating archaeological site in Africa is the Great Snake Mound in the People's Republic of Benin, located 50 miles south of the capital in the Red Basin.
Oh, I
like
think we
the
found it.
snake mounds of North America, the origin and meaning of these great mounds remains a mystery, though clearly they were the results of profound and urgent spiritual belief. Unlike other snake mounds, the African example is a double snake mound, a small snake ring within a larger snake ring.
Wheel within a
The
wheel.
mound is thought to have housed an ancient temple. Although archaeologists have explored the mound site, the interior remains largely unchanged from ancient times. This is partially due to stringent government regulations and partially to local superstitions. The local people regard the mound with fear and will not go near it.
A double snake ring?
Gabriel flips furiously looking for a picture.
Oh my God, it's a wheel within a wheel.
Gabriel decides to hang on to the snake mound book. Gabriel does not want...
Alright. So, we probably found where Tetela's remains are. This is probably what Wolfgang found.
Guten Morgen, Herr Knight. I'm cooking your Frühstück, a good German breakfast. Please, feel at home.
Yeah, about that.
I found this book in the library. I think it might tell us where Wolfgang went.
Africa? You think Wolfgang went to Africa?
I know he did.
Then I shall make you a plane trip right now, yeah?
Well, I guess so.
Good, good. My poor Wolfgang. You have money for the plane, yeah?
How about my credit card?
I know. We can use this credit card.
Terrific! I will go make the call. Then, while we wait, breakfast.
Does that mean I get some coffee now?
Indiana Jones. Day 9.
Wheel within a wheel.
You want I stay here, right? It's a long walk back to the city.
Yeah, sure. Wait here, please. Maybe a while, though.
No problem. I could use a nap.
The snake mound consists of an outer ring and an inner ring. 2 snakes eating their tails.
So supposedly there's going to be an ancient temple in the middle of this.
Mummy-like figures in contorted poses appear to be the only residents here. Gabriel wonders, was this a burial mound? Or does their presence serve some ritualistic purpose?
This stone looks interesting.
The
Need to collect all these tiles.
It's stuck.
Alright, good. One of these is going to be stuck. What's this?
It's shaped a little like a snake.
in the
Oh, whoops, I almost missed this. Hey, it moved. It was over here, now it went over there. That's kind of weird.
An elaborate mural with a masked design has been carved into the wall in this room. An etched stone is on the wall.
7 snakes. Alright, what's this one?
An
12. Alright.
from off in the
What was this?
And
7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I think it's descending order. I think.
the stone is
It fits.
Yeah, okay. And then this is 12, I believe. So I think that is right. Where it resets. Love it. And isn't this one 9?
This-
Yeah. 9. Eight. Yeah. Alright, I did it. Alright, shit's about to get wild. I'm in danger. Alright. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I believe this is the right one. Let's
From somewhere off in the mound, Gabriel hears a soft click, then a rumble. Gabriel has the creepy...
Uh-oh. I have a feeling that did something.
like, make these zombies come alive! Alright.
There is Gabriel.
I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, shit.
Gabriel Knight, I presume.
Uncle Wolfgang?
In person. Now go to it, boy. I can't hold these creatures for very long, and there are more on the way.
Go to what?
The secret panel, boy. Those creatures are only alive while it's open. Close it, Gabriel, and hurry.
I think I found something.
Very good, Gabriel. Now stand back.
Wow. The inner wheel.
Yes. Wheel within a wheel.
Are you okay? You don't look so hot.
I'm fine, Gabriel. The wheel. You dreamt it?
Yeah. And you?
Yes. I must congratulate you on the Three Snakes connection. I had missed it. You will make a wonderful Schottenjäger.
Who? Me?
Yes. It is a long path, my boy. I myself have still the last of my 3 quests to meet. But let us see what is here. You have found the heart of the apple, but it might be poisoned still.
Can we talk?
We probably have a little time here. Yes, all right.
Do you think Tetelo's remains are here?
I have a feeling that they are, Gabriel.
Is there anything else you can tell me about the talisman?
The most important thing about the talisman is that it be once again in the hands of the Schattenjägers.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Tetelo?
I can feel her presence here. I wouldn't be surprised if she knew we were violating her sanctum.
Oh, shit.
The table's lid fits heavily on the base. At the seams, there are 2 large holes on either side. On top of the lid is a trough.
What's that trough for?
I saw that. This is undoubtedly a sacrificial table. That trough is for a human heart.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ew, that's sick. Look at that table.
Yes, it is very old. There is a story being told through the carvings on the side.
Can you make it out?
tribesman discovers a snake mound hidden in the jungle. He manages, after much time, to find the secret entrance to the inner wheel. In this room, he bows down to a small idol of some sort. The thing is radiating, like a sun. That explains the source of the Getty's tribal power. They found this mound and the idol in it. Where the idol came from originally is hard to say, but it is definitely older than the Gettys. The idol was probably once kept in this table, but they would have it with them now. It must be destroyed.
Well, what's in there now?
That does...
What about these iron bars?
Good idea. Let me help you.
Perhaps these holes. There.
There.
Let's get the other one. There.
There.
Let's try to lift this top. I know it's in there.
Yes, it is in there. I have not felt this powerful since, well, ever.
Why won't the damn lid come off?
It is a sacrificial table. It can probably only be triggered by the proper use of that trough there, with a heart.
Oh, great. Where are we gonna get a heart?
Gabriel, you must take the talisman and be Schattenjäger. You performed the ritual and dreamt of the dragon, no?
Yes, I did. But you're the current Schattenjäger. I only did that because...
Because you were driven to it. I have done nothing with this title for many years. Even in my prime, I had few cases. No. If my life had a purpose, it was to bring you to this point.
But I have no idea what I'm doing.
It is not a science, Gabriel. It is instinct. And you have it in your blood. Trust it. The castle is yours now. It has many documents and records which will help you in the future.
Well, thanks for the confidence. But what about this table?
I want you to go into the next room and get a heart from that dead creature on the floor.
Will that work? Doesn't it need to be... fresh?
Let us try. Perhaps there's some of the old Ritter magic left. Go on.
Well, I happen to have this knife.
Great. My first job as Schattenjäger. Cutting up dead monsters.
Monsters. Wolfgang, you crazy son of a bitch.
Wolfgang! No! No!
Tetelo, you gonna pay for this, you bitch!
Why did he go to Africa, Gertie?
I'd put it on the bottom, but then it's going to cover the subtitles.
Anxious. No, they haven't. I just need to talk to Gabriel.
Just give me subs and it'll go away! Just kidding. Day 10, the final day. This is it. The finale.
After arranging for the shipment of Wolfgang's body back to Rittersburg, Gabriel returns to New Orleans. He carries with him the Ritter talisman.
Honestly, you don't need to see the top.
For over 24
it's basically
hours,
for me.
and he could not reach Malia by phone. And although he has some idea of what he's coming home to attempt, he still has no clue where to attempt it. Or does he?
Oh look, Jackson Square. That kind of looks like a wheel within a wheel. Gracie, I'm home.
Grace, I'm home. Grace? Oh, no. Grace!
Yeah, up here, there's really nothing important. It's just things for me to use.
The note is from Malia.
Malia?
It say,
Gabriel, I hope you survive long enough to get this. Tetelo knows you have the talisman. Your life is worth nothing, my love. I fight to save you, but she controls things far more than I. She has taken Grace. Return the talisman and leave New Orleans forever. If you don't, I can't help you. Please. I can't bear to see you die. Please believe me. I love you. Malia.
Who's there? I have the talisman.
Mark Hamill.
Good for you. I got a headache.
You? Don't come near me. You're dead.
Oh, was that you at the tube? You should have said something.
You mean you weren't dead, you son of a bitch?
Do I look dead? No, don't answer that. I was searching the tomb. When I heard someone coming, I broke the light and got in the drawer. Sorry I brained you, but I thought you were one of them.
Christ, you about killed me.
I said I was sorry. Besides, I owed you one for stealing my badge. If it makes you feel any better, I lost my wallet that day.
Your wallet? Oh, I guess you're right. We are even.
Like I said. Anyway, we shouldn't stand out here and gab. Someone on the street might see us. Let's go in back and talk. Okay, now let's talk.
So, what's up?
This is no time for chit-chat. Get serious.
All right, let's talk.
Fill him in.
Let me fill you in on what I've learned in the past 5 days.
Okay, have at it.
Well, Malia Getty is the head of the cartel. Dr. John is her right-hand man.
I learned that much. You sure know how to pick 'em, Knight.
Uh-huh. She's not really responsible, though, because during these ceremonies, she's ridden by the spirit of her ancestor, Tetelo.
You don't say.
It's true. Anyway, I have something, a talisman, that I can use against them. It'll help, but they probably still have a power source somewhere in their hound four. Also, this whole thing kind of ties in with my nightmares, see? And my family history. My family does this shadow hunting thing, and about 300 years ago...
Look, don't confuse me, okay? You worry about all that metaphysical stuff, and I'll just try and catch the bad guys.
Yeah, you'd never believe me anyway. So, fill me in on what you've been doing for the past 5 days.
I've been getting smart, that's what. They got me running, I'll admit. But the day a bunch of drum-banging, mumbo-jumbo chanting magicians can catch old Lightfoot Mosley is the day I die.
Can't argue with that logic.
Now these guys have it wired, I tell you. From the mayor to a couple of major judges, right down to the beat cops. The Gettys are untouchable from that angle. But once I really start digging, it was like I could see clearly. These guys are into everything that happens in this city, and most people are scared shitless of them, or they don't know about them at all.
What should we do about Grace?
Them voodoo people have taken her, the goddamn bastards. We have to find her and save her, and we can't count on the police department for any help.
You know, mostly...
Don't even start with me, Knight. I've been through too much for you lately.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry.
I just wanted to insult him.
What do you know about the voodoo murder?
Well, you and I know who did him, don't we?
No, that's not him being racist. We found out that they literally communicate to each other around New Orleans through ratadrums. So he wasn't like being generalistic. He was literally saying those fuckers that are on the ratadrums can't, you know, get him.
Let's make a plan. What do you think we should do?
We need to find the headquarters of the Getty cartel, rescue Grace, and dig up some concrete evidence so that I can take this straight to the FBI.
Sounds easy.
Uh-huh. Do you have any idea where their headquarters might be?
Perhaps.
Well, you do seem to have a knack for sniffing out this voodoo stuff. Why don't you see if you can locate it for sure? Meanwhile, I've got some things I've got to do. I'll meet you there later.
How will you find it?
Damn, that's right. If only I had the tracker from my office.
I have it.
Really? Good going. You give it to me and leave a signal device at the entrance to the headquarters.
All right. Do you know anything about Rada drums?
No.
They're these African drums, and they're being used all over the French Quarter to send messages for the voodoo cartel.
Yeah, right. When them drums announce a blue light special at OK Mart, let me know.
Okay, that's old dialogue, because he totally believes about the Rada drums now. But I was going to see if he would have brought that up, but nope.
Here's the tracker.
Great. Don't forget to leave the signal device near the entrance to the home floor. And be careful.
All right.
You too.
Like I said earlier, we're pretty much at the end game now. So it kind of gave us a hint where the Voodoo Hound 4 is. Jackson Square happens to be a wheel within a wheel. By the looks of it.
Picayune, dated June 28, 1993. The Weather Service is baffled by the series of bizarre storms that rocked the South yesterday. 20 died and close to 100 were injured. The storms only accentuate the bad luck that seems to have gripped the South. The crime rate for the past 3 days has peaked to unprecedented levels. And there have been 50 reports of food poisoning in New Orleans alone. In other words, keep your head down, folks, and pray that August will return us to sanity. Warily, Gabriel reads his horoscope for the day. Gird thyself with mercy. Arm thyself with righteousness. The final hour awaits.
There's a school teacher somewhere who's damn confused.
Alright. Guess I didn't necessarily need to come into Jackson Square. He's communicating.
You know, I know who you are.
The drummer ignores Gabriel and just continues drumming. Unnerving, isn't he? Gabriel doesn't see.
Alright, we need to go to the cathedral.
There's a knothole about the size of a quarter in the wood paneling on that wall.
Boy, we've seen a hole similar to that in Africa.
Something about this knothole looks familiar. It's moving. I knew it. Ride's over.
Alright, so this is the entrance to the cartel. We now need to let Mosley know. Here's a tracker. We're gonna put it under here.
All right, Mosley. There's your signal.
Gabriel wonders if Mosley will have everything he needs to follow the trail.
That's a hint to us to be like, by the way, he needs to know how to use the elevator. You put this down there.
Gabriel puts the snake rod under the bench for Mosley.
Yeah, if you don't do this, you get a bad ending. Let's put it in I'm in danger.
The elevator stops at a room underneath the cathedral.
Express elevator to hell.
The elevator returns to the cathedral. Gabriel's stuck now. That piece of art on the wall looks like something the Gettys had transplanted from Africa.
An office.
A painting of a shadowy figure is on the wall. One of the lower, maybe.
What's this?
This record book might be the kind of thing Mosley wanted for the FBI.
The Getty Tribe record book contains the names and rada drum codes for tribal members. A portrait of a beautiful, intelligent-looking woman is on the wall. She reminds Gabriel of Malia. Her mother, perhaps?
Oh, probably. Some of these are going to be locked.
The room smells of Malia's perfume. Someone's coming.
Oh, shit. Somalia.
Tetelo, come to me. Your daughter requests an audience.
What is it you seek, child?
Tetelo, I beg you again, for my sake, spare Gabriel's life.
Do not protect or mourn that one. He will only betray you.
Gabriel would never betray me.
He will, as Gunter betrayed me. Blinded by the light, he will despise your darkness.
No, I don't believe that. You were betrayed, but Gabriel is different. I cannot serve you any longer. Choose another. I cannot go on.
Ha! So you say, because you are drawn to the light. What you do not know is that the light will never have you. You only corrupt it when you draw near.
I don't believe you. This way, this life is too painful. I must be free of it.
You can never be free. You will see, my daughter. What I've told you is true. You will see.
Wait! I won't go through with it. I won't. I won't.
Family problems. Am right? Oh God. It's Dr. John. And he's naked.
Dr. John is deeply enmeshed in spiritual communion with
I'm pretty sure that's blood all over this room.
He's dressed as his bird of prey, Totem.
Let's talk to him. I bet he'll be friendly. Hi, Dr. John.
Do you really think that would be wise?
Yes.
Do you really?
Fine. Well, looks like there's a key card. Here, I'll just take it, Smile.
Better to die than run away.
Gabriel Knight, how dare you violate my sanctuary?
Oh, is this your room? I'm so sorry.
You are so dead.
I love that line.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
No, you're dead. Alright, anyway. We need to get him out of that room. Okay, I actually need to remember what... Oh, God! I'll just reload. I need to remember what symbol that room is. So it's 2? Really? He's number 2? Alright. So yeah, we need to lure him out of that room. And boy, does this look familiar.
These panels seem to tell a story. Tetelo holding up the talisman. A ship sailing. Slaves rising up and killing their owners. Haiti, probably. Looks like Tetelo's people arriving in New Orleans. They accumulate great power through voodoo. The Houndfour is built under Jackson Square. Heck of a family album.
Alright.
Okay, I'll give it a shot, but I'm no musician.
Summon. Dr. John is Brother Eagle.
A door opens in the distance.
Alright, we need to get the fuck out of here. Give me that. All right, let's save again.
It's locked.
Well, good thing we have a key card now.
The key.
It fits.
Oh, holy hell.
Stacks of bills are bound and pressed into neat
I think I found their treasury.
gold bullion. Lots of it.
These guys obviously have little confidence in the U.S. government. I know it's dirty money, but it's for a good cause. Me. I hate to say it, but I can't carry any more. I will. $1 million or so ought to hold me.
So this does sound bad, but we find out in the sequel he actually pays off all the debt in Schloss Ritter and saves the castle from being repossessed. But yeah. An empty room.
It's locked.
All right. I'm gonna stumble upon something eventually. The fuck is going on in here?
Bodies and parts of bodies are kept on the sterile steel beds. The room smells thickly of formaldehyde and is freezing cold.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I'm in danger!
Ugh, I hope those are rubber masks.
Oh, hi, Kane. Yeah, you missed a good chunk of it, but you already know the story.
Human hearts. So that's what they do with them. But why?
Oh my God.
Maybe I shouldn't even ask. They're used for some powerful gris-gris, no doubt. Or maybe that's what Tetelo has for lunch.
Underneath the surgical lamps is a gurney with a body on it.
No one I know.
What happened?
Like the play on Old McDonald.
So, this is where they keep the animals they use in their rituals.
Rude.
So, this snake is quite a bit larger than one they use in the ritual. Perhaps he's more of a tribal mascot. He's obviously too large for one person to handle.
Yeah, no
A
thanks.
door opens and shuts in the distance. Dr. John must have returned to his room.
Good. Don't really want to run into him. Empty.
It's locked.
Oh, bullshit!
Grace, I found her.
The sound of Radha drums echo through the Houndvoor. The ritual must be about to begin.
Mostly, you made it. Thank God. I thought I saw you ducking in here. Those goddamn drums started as soon as I got off that elevator thing, and I heard voices from above. I have a feeling the masked voodooese are about to invade.
I found Grace.
I see that. Check her out, then you and I need to find a way to blend into the woodwork, bud.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Gabriel can hear people in the hall.
Well, then we're fucked. I'm gonna have to reload.
It's dead.
Yeah, that would have been a dead end. As fun as that would have been. Alright. I need to find one more thing before I go into that room.
A door.
So yeah, that's Grace's room then. This is what I'm looking for.
A robe for me. A robe for prosperity. I think I'll take this wolf mask for me. This boar mask seems appropriate for Mosley, if he ever makes it.
Alright, let's save again. Alright, that's the entrance. Alright, that's about all we got.
Grace, I found her.
The sound.
Okay, we literally just watched this, so.
Thank. Those god.
I found.
Alright.
This talisman is supposed to have some sort of power.
Grace! Wake up! Grace!
What? What's going on? Gabriel! Mosley! Where are we? What's going on?
We're in the Getty Cartel Houndvoor, Grace. The ritual is about to begin. And I'm afraid you're the main course.
Is that what those drums are? I heard them in my sleep. I couldn't wake up.
Yeah. Makes you want to dance, don't they?
Be serious. What are we gonna do now?
Right, let's make a plan. What do you want us to do, Gabriel?
You're asking me?
Oh God, we're in trouble.
Well, I realize I'm the professional, but you do know more about what we're up against here.
Okay. Grace, they expect you to be unconscious, so you better fake it. That should put you in a good position when it's time. Mosley, you and I will be with the other ritualists. As for the ritual itself, I'd say Tetelo is our worst problem. I remember from the bayou that she didn't show up until Dr. John blew that drug on Malia's face. If I can prevent him from doing that, we can keep Tetelo out of it, I think.
Well, how are you gonna do that?
I don't know. I'll think of something.
Uh-huh. What if Tetelo does show up?
Let's just worry about making sure that doesn't happen.
Okay, so you're gonna prevent this spirit thing from showing up. Fine. I'll take care of the big guy, Dr. John, when the time comes.
And I can handle Malia herself, as long as she is Malia.
Well, keep an eye on her, for her own good. But don't hurt her.
Who? Me?
We'll wait for your signal then.
Fine. But you guys aren't gonna get far looking like that.
Excuse me, I am beautiful?
Here, it's a disguise.
Gee, a boar. How thoughtful. And what are you, pray tell?
A wolf?
You goddamn wiener.
A wolf. How appropriate.
Someone's coming. Grace, get down.
What are you doing here?
Thought this room was empty.
Go to the circle. Now.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
I'm in danger!
Damn it. She's already being ridden by Tetelo.
What? What? But you said...
Yeah, I know.
Great, now what?
I don't know.
If he touches her... Shh.
Oh, great Bodagri, take this sacrifice!
Do something, quick!
I'm Batman.
Gabriel.
Tetelo, stop! I won't let you kill her!
What? You bastard of a bastard! You can't stop me. Watch your friend die.
Uh-oh. The talisman seemed to have little effect on protecting Grace from this distance.
Ah! Get it, Dr. John! Kill her! We must have the sacrifice! Get out! All of you! You have killed my chosen one, witch hunter! For that you shall pay! But first, the intruder shall die! Give me the talisman, witch hunter, or your friends will die horribly! Right now!
Sure. Tetelo, you want the talisman? Here, catch.
Ow!
Go on. Get Grace out of here. The talisman will protect you.
What about...
Just go!
You are unarmed now, witch hunter. Approach me and kneel.
Malia, are you there?
She's too powerful.
Oh, look, the source of your power, that idol. Give me that.
No! Stop!
Oh, shit.
Go ahead. Destroy her. Destroy me. You are truly your father's son, witch hunter.
Oh, Gabriel, please.
Do I kill her or save her? I'm not letting you guys decide. I'm saving her.
I've got you, Malia.
No! You will betray her, witch hunter.
I won't let you kill her.
Gabriel, you didn't betray me.
I've got you.
It's no good. It has to end with me.
No! Don't let go! Damn it! Don't you let go!
Goodbye, my love.
No!
Well, that escalated quickly.
I think it's over now.
Yes.
I'm sorry about Malia. I know you cared for her. You've changed, you know.
Have I?
Yeah. So, are you gonna do it? Be Schottenjäger?
I'm gonna try. Don't worry, though. You'll be back at school, safe and sound.
I don't have to go back.
Grace, give up your PhD?
There are things in this world, Gabriel. A spiritual path can be more important than a path of the mind.
Spiritual path, huh? Well, you're welcome to stay, Gracie. Just as long as you don't expect me to know what I'm doing.
This is a historical moment, isn't it? 300 years ago, the Ritter talisman was stolen by Tetelo. She used it to draw her family to power while your family withered. She helped provoke the slave revolt in Haiti. She's probably the reason for a lot of the flavor and history of New Orleans. Good and bad. Now she's gone and your family is restarting. Yeah, it almost makes you wonder, doesn't it? If it wasn't supposed to happen that way. You know, good coming from evil.
You think too much.
But really, I think the most tragic thing was all those generations of young women, like Maya, trapped by this large overriding personality forced into a life of horror.
Yeah, kind of reminds me of living with you, Grace.
You know when I said you've changed?
Yeah?
I was wrong.
Are you sorry?
Nah.
Oh, hell yeah. I missed 12 points? What the fuck? I missed 12 points? I'm redoing the fucking game! While joking. Oh god, 90s photo editing shit. Where you can't even really tell what they look like. Hollywood voice production. See, Tim Curry. Jim Cummings is the guy that sounds really familiar. Desk sergeant. Mark Hamill was the Jeep driver in Africa? Really? I did not recognize that. Phone guy number 5.